Hello, so this is video number, I believe, 8. I said I would post an update to what's going on. Excuse the voice, I'm a little bit hoarse, have laryngitis. As you can see, the worst thing I'm worried about right now is the acne. I've been getting a lot of acne in the face and things like that due to the PCOS. Over the last couple of months, I've been suffering from extreme migraine headaches. But as far as the weight loss, it pretty much peaked out and maintained at where it was. I'm still losing a lot of inches. The only thing I cut back was on the working out. I cut back on the exercise because I was getting very sore, and I wasn't seeing a lot of weight loss from it either way. So I slowed back on it. I do intend to pick it back up because it's a very important part of the whole PCOS process. But I have been doing a lot of walking. I've been doing more walking probably than the average person. But in saying that, I've been losing a lot of inches. I lost a few clothes sizes, especially in the pants and skirts and things like that. Because I am top heavy as far as breast wise, the shirts are still about at a 3X. Sometimes 26, 28, somewhere around there. And it's only because of the chest. If it came down to the stomach, the arms, and things like that, I probably could go down in size. A lot of people have been asking me about the breast reduction. I actually had a consultation for the breast reduction. That's not for me. So I'll be getting a very good support bra and calling it a day. As far as my eating habits goes, of course it's getting a little warm. I've been slacking a little here and there, but pretty much I try to stick to the basics. Portion control, leaving the white things alone. You know, it's hard. It's hard when you got parents that live down on the beach in Atlantic City, and you're surrounded by funnel cake and ice cream and things like that. But I just learned that if I'm going to partake in some of those things, I better have a little piece. And what I learned to do is something that I actually learned from Weight Watchers. If you want something, buy it and share with everybody at the table. That way you won't be taking in a whole funnel cake, or you won't be taking in all this food. You'll just be having what you want, just a smaller portion of it. From what I can tell in the past videos to this one that I'm making today, I have lost a lot of weight up here in the neck area, because before everything was like kind of bunched up, no definition whatsoever. I couldn't even see the neck in the video when I was recording the video. So I have lost some weight around the neck area. Yeah, and as far as size, you know, I'm getting happy with what I have. You know, it's still a lot of flaws I have, so I'm going to do a quick stand-up like I did in one of the previous videos, so you can see where I started and where I'm at today. So here we go. This is where I'm at today. I don't know how good you can see that, but basically that's what it looked like that I slimmed down to. Still trying to get rid of the stomach here. But everything else pretty much, you know, came into place. Still a few love handles here and there, but for the most part, it's mostly the stomach has come down. But like I said, that bottom part is tough. Even with the crunches, it's still tough to lose it. So I do a lot of tucking and whatever. You know, it's just somebody asked me how did I do it? How did I lose the 40 pounds at least? And it was hard. It was extremely hard. It's even more difficult when you have children, because of course the children want the candy, the cakes, the ice cream, the McDonald's. But what I've learned that we are their example. They learn their eating habits from us. So I incorporate my eating habits for my son. Instead of making spaghetti with white pasta and hamburger, I use whole wheat pasta and ground chicken or ground turkey. And my son don't like chicken, but he don't even know it's chicken and spaghetti. So we do a lot of things like that. We eat a lot of fruit. I know some women with PCOS and on the site have said that they couldn't eat the fruit because, you know, it didn't seem like they was losing the weight or they wasn't processing it correctly. That's not the case for me. The carbs are definitely a problem for me. I try to stay to a lower carb diet, but you know, it's life. It don't always work as planned. So I make the best out of what I have. I don't go out and buy all this super extra health food and all these really expensive gadgets. I work with what I have. I bought a food scale that I don't use a lot because when you've been doing this for so many years, you can look at your hands, look at different items, and pretty much tell what your plate of food should look like. I learned to stop beating myself up about the scale because in reality, I could work out until I fall out and not lose a pound. It all has to, you have to put everything together. You have to do the eating and you have to do the have a weight loss program or a walking program, any kind of activity. I don't limit myself just to aerobics or strength training. I do everything. Right now I haven't been doing that much aerobic exercise in the house or in the gym because I've been doing a lot of walking. I haven't been doing that much weights because I've been doing a lot of walking, and carrying my own weight is a weight in itself. So I felt there was no need to add to extra. I was told that muscle actually weighs more than fat, and in most areas of my body I'm a lot of muscle. Mostly fat in the stomach area, but the legs are pretty much solid. Even though they appear to be bigger, they're really solid and toned. So I would just encourage you all to do what works for you. I'm always available to share any tips that I may have or give any advice that you may want or need. I thank you at PCOS Challenge for all the support, especially to Sasha. You've been great. The site is great. And I just encourage all the women, especially the younger ones, start now while you're still young. Because I'm 32. I'll be 33 this summer. You don't want to start at this age. It's going to be very difficult to get the weight off if you start at this age. Start young. The information wasn't out there when I was 14 years old. They didn't even know what PCOS was. So I would encourage you to start young. I hope everybody have a successful summer and spring. You know, all of you that want babies, you know, I wish you the best in trying to make that happen. All of you that just want to lose the weight, I wish you the best in that as well.
So until next time, I hope I gave out a little bit of information. But again, stick to some kind of healthy eating and any kind of movement, and you'll be fine.